In a land where the rivers hummed soft lullabies and the meadows were stitched with starlight, there lay a cozy, sun-dappled field. The grass here was as soft as a whisper, and the daisies nodded their heads in a gentle, sleepy dance. This was the Sunny Meadow, a place of peace and quiet games. Beneath the shade of a great, wise oak tree, a tiny bear cub named Barnaby sat with a thoughtful sigh. His fur was the color of warm honey, and his paws, though small, were already dusted with the day's adventures. He watched a single dandelion seed drift lazily on the breeze, wondering where it would land. Not far away, a little fawn named Willow practiced leaping over a patch of clover. Her spots were like fallen leaves on new snow, and her legs were long and wobbly. She was trying to be graceful, to float through the air like the butterflies that danced around her. From a burrow lined with soft moss, a baby bunny named Pip poked his twitching nose. His ears, long and velvety, caught every tiny sound, the rustle of a leaf, the buzz of a bee. He was the keeper of secrets, the listener of the meadow's quietest songs. And high above, in the branches of the ancient oak, a small owl named Oliver blinked his wide, golden eyes. He saw everything from his perch, the whole meadow spread out like a soft, green blanket. He was the watcher, the silent guardian of their little world. One sunny afternoon, a new sound drifted through the meadow. It was the gentle asterisk, thump-thump, asterisk of a soft, bouncy ball, a gift from the wind itself. It had rolled down from the whispering hills, a perfect sphere of woven moss and colorful threads. Barnaby the bear cub saw it first. His eyes widened with delight. A game, he rumbled softly, his voice like the low hum of a happy bumblebee. He imagined rolling the ball, feeling its gentle weight under his paws. Willow the fawn pranced closer, her hooves making no sound on the soft earth. "A race," she whispered, her voice like the rustle of leaves. She pictured herself nudging the ball along with her nose, swift and light as a feather. Pip the bunny hopped out of his burrow, his heart thumping with excitement. "A challenge," he squeaked. He dreamed of outsmarting everyone, zigzagging so fast that no one could catch him or the wonderful ball. Oliver the owl hooted a soft, thoughtful hoo. From his high branch, he saw not just a game, but a puzzle. Who would be the fastest? Who would be the strongest? Who would be the cleverest? He watched, his golden eyes full of gentle curiosity. The game was simple. Whoever could bring the mossy ball to the big, flat rock by the babbling brook would be the winner. A gentle breeze sighed through the oak leaves, as if whispering, "Ready, set, go." Barnaby, with his sturdy little legs, gave the ball a powerful push. It rolled and tumbled, slow and steady, across the green grass. He felt strong and proud, like a mighty river carving its path. But Willow was quicker. With a graceful leap, she darted past Barnaby, tapping the ball with her delicate nose. It skipped ahead, light and airy, just like her. She felt like the wind, dancing and free across the meadow. Then came Pip, a tiny, furry blur. He didn't run in a straight line. He zigged, he zagged, he disappeared into a patch of tall buttercups and reappeared on the other side, right beside the ball. He was a spark of clever energy. The mossy ball rolled this way and that, nudged by a paw, a nose, a twitching ear. It was a gentle dance of friendship and fun, a silent story of trying one's best. The sun began to dip lower, painting the sky in shades of soft orange and sleepy lavender. Suddenly, the ball rolled a little too far. It tumbled over a small ridge and plopped right into a thick, gooey puddle of mud left by the morning rain. It was stuck. The game came to a quiet halt. Barnaby tried to push it out with his strong paws, but they just sank into the squishy mud. He let out a small, frustrated sigh. His strength wasn't enough. Willow tried to nudge it with her nose, but she couldn't get close without getting her wobbly legs stuck. She danced around the edge, feeling helpless. Her speed was no use now. Pip tried to dig around it, his little paws working quickly, but the mud was too thick and sticky. It clung to his fur, and the ball wouldn't budge. His cleverness had met its match. The three little friends sat around the muddy puddle, their ears drooping. The beautiful mossy ball looked sad and forgotten. The meadow grew quiet as the first fireflies began to light their tiny lanterns. High in his tree, Oliver the owl saw their sad faces. He saw the stuck ball and the gooey mud. He hooted softly, a sound not of judgment, but of kindness. He spread his silent wings and drifted down, landing on a branch just above them. "Who?" he said gently, his voice like the softest night breeze. "Perhaps the game is not about who is fastest, or strongest, or cleverest. The three little animals looked up, their eyes wide in the twilight. Oliver blinked his big, round eyes. "What if you try ... together?" The words hung in the air like moonbeams, simple and true. Barnaby looked at Willow. Willow looked at Pip. A new idea began to dawn in their minds, as soft and gentle as the rising moon. They had been playing against each other, but now, the mud puddle was the real challenge. Barnaby stepped carefully into the edge of the mud. "I can push," he said, his voice full of new resolve. He placed his strong paws against the ball, ready to give a mighty heave. Willow came to his side. "I can guide it with my nose if you lift it just a little," she whispered, her voice steady and sure. She positioned herself where the ground was firmer. Pip hopped onto a sturdy root that stretched over the puddle. "I can pull on this vine," he squeaked, grabbing a loose thread on the mossy ball with his teeth. And so, they began. 1, 2, 3, push, Barnaby grunted, using all his burly strength. 1, 2, 3, guide. Willow nudged the ball gently toward the grassy edge. 1, 2, 3, pull. Pip tugged with all his might. Slowly, with a soft asterisk, shlook, asterisk, the mossy ball lifted from the gooey mud. It rolled onto the clean grass, covered in muck but free. The three friends looked at each other, their faces smudged with dirt, and a happy little laugh bubbled up between them. They didn't race to the brook anymore. Instead, Barnaby began to roll the muddy ball toward the water, and Willow and Pip walked beside him. They were no longer competitors, but a team. They reached the babbling brook together. With gentle pushes and nudges, they rolled the ball into the clear, cool water. The stream chuckled and gurgled as it washed the mud away, revealing the bright, colorful threads once more. The mossy ball bobbed happily on the surface, clean and new. The three friends sat together on the bank, watching the fireflies dance and listening to the water's song. The moon cast a silver path across the meadow. There was no single winner, or maybe they had all won. They had won a better game, a game of helping and sharing. They had found the warmth of friendship, which glowed brighter than any prize. Oliver hooted softly from his branch, a sound of quiet approval. He knew the real winner was the kindness they had shown each other. That was the most wonderful game of all. The little animals said their good nights. Barnaby padded back to his den, his heart full and warm. Willow pranced back to her thicket, her steps light and happy. Pip hopped home to his burrow, dreaming of new adventures with his friends. The meadow settled into a deep, peaceful sleep. The stars watched over the soft grass, the wise oak tree, and the babbling brook. The mossy ball drifted to the edge of the water, waiting for another day of games. Everything was calm and safe, and wrapped in the quiet magic of the night. Sleep well, little dreamer. If this story warmed your heart, let your dreams carry it further. Subscribe for more stories under the same soft moonlight. Sleep peacefully, little dreamer. Good night. Story and voice drifting away under the stars. Until we meet again in dreams.